Your muscles are disappearing right now. I'm not trying to scare you, but while you're sitting there watching this, your body is literally eating away at your muscle tissue. And if you're over 30, it's happening faster than you think. Here's the kicker. That gym membership you're paying for, those protein shakes that taste like liquid cardboard, the endless hours on the treadmill, they're all missing the one thing that actually stops your muscles from wasting away. Arnold Schwarzenegger just exposed it, and it's so simple you're going to feel stupid for not knowing it. Let me paint you a picture. You know that feeling when you stand up from the couch and your knees make that weird popping sound? Or when carrying groceries feels like you're training for the Olympics? That's sarcopenia, and it starts stealing your muscle at 30. By the time you hit 60, you've lost so much muscle that opening a jar becomes a two-person job. But here's what made me angry when I found out. Scientists have known the fix for decades. They just buried it under complicated workout plans and expensive supplements because simple doesn't sell gym memberships. The truth? There's one habit that builds more muscle than any fancy machine at the gym. And you can do it in your underwear at home if you want. But before I show you what it is, you need to know why your muscles are betraying you in the first place. Picture your muscles like a really moody teenager. When you're young, they listen to everything you say. Eat some protein? Cool, they grow. Do a few push-ups? Great, they get stronger. But after 30, they become these stubborn little brats that ignore everything you tell them. Scientists call this anabolic resistance, which is just a fancy way of saying your muscles stopped caring about your efforts. This is why that workout that gave you abs at 25 now just gives you back pain at 45. Your muscles need a completely different language now, and 99% of people are still speaking the old one. You know what's wild? Researchers at Tufts University straight up called resistance training the most effective anti-aging medicine ever discovered. Not some $500 face cream, not those sketchy hormone injections, just plain old resistance training done the right way. And that right way? It's what Arnold calls the first set mindset. Sounds mysterious, right? It's actually stupidly simple once you get it. Most people treat their workouts like they're saving energy for later. They do set one at like 50% effort because they've got 3 more sets coming. That's like buying a sports car and never taking it out of second gear. You're wasting everyone's time, especially your muscles. This torture at the end of each set is called mechanical tension, and after 30, it's the only language your stubborn muscles understand. You could do 100 easy reps and build less muscle than someone doing 8 reps that actually challenge them. Think about it. When was the last time you pushed yourself so hard on a set that you genuinely couldn't do another rep with good form? If you're like most people, the answer is never. And that's exactly why your muscles aren't growing. People think more is always better. More sets, more days at the gym, more exercises. That's like thinking you'll bake a better cake by leaving it in the oven for 6 hours. You don't get a better cake, you get a hockey puck. Your muscles grow when you're sleeping and watching Netflix, not when you're grinding at the gym. The gym breaks them down. Rest builds them back up. Miss this, and you're basically beating up your muscles for fun with 0 results. The magic number, 8 to 14 quality sets per muscle group per week. Not per workout, per week. And I mean sets where you stop just before your form turns into a drunk person trying to dance. Any more, and you're just making yourself tired. Any less, and your muscles won't even notice you showed up. Now here's where it gets interesting, because working out is only half the battle. Remember how I said your muscles become stubborn teenagers after 30? Well, they also become terrible at using protein. You could eat an entire chicken farm and still lose muscle if you're doing it wrong. Your body needs 0.6 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your target weight. Not your current weight if you're carrying extra pounds, your goal weight. And if you're over 50, you need to eat at least 40 grams per meal to wake those lazy muscles up. Why 40 grams? Because your older muscles are like an old car on a freezing morning. You need to crank that engine harder to get it started. That myth about your body only absorbing 30 grams at once? Total garbage. Your body isn't that stupid. But even perfect protein timing won't save you from the next mistake that's killing your gains. There was this study that blew my mind. They took 2 groups of people on the exact same diet. The group sleeping 5.5 5 hours per night lost 80% muscle and only 20% fat. The group sleeping 8.5 hours, they lost almost pure fat and actually gained muscle. Same food, same workouts, completely different bodies. Sleep is when your body actually builds muscle. Cut it short and you might as well tell your muscles to pack their bags and leave. 7 to 9 hours minimum. I don't care if you think you're too busy, your muscles don't care about your Netflix queue. And look, I know supplements are boring, but there are only 2 that actually work. Forget those pre-workouts with 47 ingredients you can't pronounce. Just take creatine and caffeine. That's it. I'm serious. Creatine helps your muscles squeeze out those brutal final reps that actually matter. 3 to 5 grams every single day until you die. It's safer than the vitamins your mom made you take as a kid. Caffeine? Just drink your coffee 30 minutes before training. It tricks your brain into ignoring how tired you are. Together, they're like giving your muscles a megaphone to finally hear what you're asking them to do. Now here's where everything clicks together. The first set mindset plus proper protein plus actual sleep equals muscle at any age. I've seen 80-year-olds rebuild muscle they lost 20 years ago using exactly this approach. Not with chrome dumbbells and mirrors, not with complicated split routines, just intelligent effort applied to basic movements. Pick exercises that work multiple muscles: squats, push-ups, rows, lunges. Your muscles don't know if the resistance comes from a $5,000 machine or a bag of cat litter. They just know they're working. Go through the full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. Control every inch like your life depends on it. Make every rep matter instead of just counting reps like a robot. Train each muscle twice a week minimum. Track what you're doing. Add 1 more rep or a tiny bit more weight each week. That's it. That's the secret that nobody wants to sell you because it's too simple. This is exactly how you stop sarcopenia from turning you into a weak-old person who needs help opening pickle jars. This is how you stay strong enough at 70 to still throw your grandkids in the air. Not through magical pills or expensive equipment, through understanding what your muscles actually need and giving it to them consistently. You've got 2 choices here. Keep doing random workouts, hoping something sticks while your muscles slowly disappear, or adopt the first set mindset and actually build muscle like someone who understands how bodies work after 30. Your muscles are literally waiting for you to speak their language. Every day you wait is another day they're getting weaker. But now you know exactly what to do. The question is, will you actually do it? Or will you be another person who knows the answer but ignores it? The crazy part is, this works at any age. People in their 90s have built muscle using this exact approach. You're not too old. You're not broken. You just needed someone to tell you the truth without trying to sell you garbage. Now you have it. Time to prove your muscles wrong.